And here I am. Can't believe I'm doing this shit. What's up? Who's out there? What's up, guys? I just ate let me see if I can show it. I ate damn near almost all this thing, this whole thing. You know those Andes chocolates? Those thin mint chocolates, those Andes thin mint chocolates. They're very similar to that. Oh my God, those are so good. What's up, guys? It's already, yeah, it's it's already kicked in. It's already kicked in, guys. It's already kicked in. This is gonna be an interesting one. What's up, Plasma Access? Sup, Ryan? Have these people still been doxing your cousin with hacking his house in their PFP, what? Sky Warrior, what's up, Sky Warrior? Let's see those visions, Brian. I think he, I think they keep saying his name is Jose. What's up, George Dione? All right, so everything is very, very just trying to find a good angle there to sit. Fuck. It's like being in this car is just like, how is a person supposed to live like this? How is a human being expected to function and go about their, daily lives like this? This is, this is what I keep trying to convey in all my videos, and people just don't seem to understand this shit. Wow, okay, so, I'm just trying not to get lost in all the, and like all the, it's just so, how do you put it? It's just that you can't put, I know I'm gonna be watching this later. I'm just gonna look so stupid, just rambling, talking, rambling, and like none of you guys have any idea what the fuck, what the hell I'm like seeing in my head right now with my eyes closed. The visions, the whatever you want to call it, the imagery, wow, it's about nothing in particular. It's just life. It's just like all the aspects of life and how life operates, and it's just wow. It's a lot to take in, is what I'm trying to put into words here. Like there's so much. Let me see. How do I put this the best into words, the experience? Because if there's one thing I can convey right now is that everything is just, that this applies to just, about life in general, not just about the trippy, things that I see in my mind, closing my eyes on this stuff, but just in general, that there's just a lot of like movement, a lot of progression, things growing, things dying. Is what I mean. I talked about this before in the last live stream about how everything is just constantly, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to even put into words all this. It's just like everything is just constantly changing form from one form to the next. We live, we die. You know, we're born into these bodies, and we do God knows what the fuck. And then we die, and then these things, these bodies, they're just laid to waste like a bunch of discarded, a bunch of like old cars in a junkyard or something. They're just vessels. They're just, Anyway, I'm getting too deep into this. we, everything, life is just constantly moving and evolving and changing form, changing shape. And then these bodies, they fall apart, they die, they end up, you know, decomposing, and the energy gets, whatever. However, you know what I'm trying to say. Scientists could, break it down that, mole- uh, microbiologists, whatever the fuck, they study all these things. They can get into the soil and break down what kind of, chemicals are emitted from the decomposition of whatever matter and the bones and the marrow. Anyway, what's up, guys? Network 126, Brian Fritz of the one and only Network 126. It's just wow. You guys wanted an interesting show. You're gonna get one with this. Let's get into some of the comments here. What's up, Renegade Billy 2007? Okay, so George Dione is asking me, do shrooms distort like your perception for things um like driving like marijuana does, or is it just makes you think differently about life? I mean, I'm still very present and aware. It's just, I don't know. How do you put it into words? It just opens you up to so much more. Like, gets you to, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm trying to put into words, like, what the actual trip of mushrooms is. And, I'm trying to describe, I'm still very, like, aware and in the moment, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to say like sensing other dimensions or like able to, it just opens you up in general, like so many, so many levels. It's just, I don't know how to even put it into words. It's like what we think we know about reality, what we call reality, physical form, all of this that we're existing in, breathing in. Um, there's just so much more to it that we don't understand, and there's just so many more levels to it, to not just this, but just to reality in general. Hmm. I don't know. And, you know, because everybody wants to know too, it's like, what is reality? What is, the meaning of all this? Looking back, I'm getting way off topic with all this. George Dione, you're wanting to know what this is like. No, I'm not seeing G14 in my visions. Come on. You people are just. Let's see if I can finally clear that. Um, just life in general, and just this is what I was trying to, build up to and say. We look at movies, we look at, pretty much everything that we do, you know, we're all trying to find our purpose in life. We're all trying to give meaning to life, trying to find our passions, what drives us, and all this and that. I can't sit like that anymore, guys. I'm just like, this is wreaking so many. You can't even. I'm trying to put all these things into words at the same time. Anyway, living like this is doing so much. So many things. It's just like what I'm trying to say is like the untold damage that like doing to my body. I guess I should put out. See that this is the thing too about mushrooms is like it makes you think deeper about everything, just about every little thing in general. And I mean, just for one, I mean, like you're never gonna put all this into words. I mean, because you're gonna see. I mean, I'm closing my eyes to see all this. By the way, I should emphasize, like I can open my eyes. I can like everything is still normal. I mean, like there's a brick wall in front of me. If I, get lost in it, if I stare at it too long, it'll seem like it's kind of like fluid, I guess, is the best word to describe it. But that's just if I like stare at it, too long and, you know. But anyway, I mean, it doesn't really do like I'm trying to do right now. Like I'm staring at it, it just kind of like looks like wavy, kind of like looks, dare I say, alive. But really, I mean, the main takeaway is everything is alive to some extent. I mean, not alive like conscious alive, but every energy, everything is vibration taking form into something. I'm going, I'm going way, way like deep into all of this. Some of you guys are probably like, "What the in the fuck?" I'm probably losing some of you. Some of you guys are watching me and they're like, "Oh my god, this crazy guy, this crazy bum. No wonder he doesn't have a job. No wonder all this and that." There's just so much negativity. There's so much. How do I put this? There's just like I mean, it's funny because I mean, like on this stuff, I can close my eyes and I can see it. I'm just seeing like all these like crazy like mechanic. Well, it's not all mechanical like things and machines and whatnot. It can be like anything. It's just constantly changing form. You know, my my words, these lips can't even keep up. Can't even, with all the things that I see, and it's not like everything is just constantly. I don't know. This is such a trip. It's just like, I mean, yeah, I can have my eyes open and just like everything just be plain and boring. But what's the point of all that? You wanna see what you can see on it. So that's the whole point. To get the full experience, to take it all in. You want to close your eyes and just like really, just like, well, what do I even like? How do I see? Because I'm trying to find something to like put into words, so like at least you guys can like grasp like some kind of like something familiar to like you know. But it's just like everything's just so fluid and morphing and changing, and it's just like, wow. Like you guys like, have no idea, like, and there's just so much more to reality. That's the other thing. I mean, I know I know I said that already, and I know I kind of, but that's like the main takeaway in all this. Like, there's just really so much more. So much more reality. But for some reason, we're just so limited in perception in these bodies, however long these bodies last, for some greater purpose. I'm sure I've lost some of you guys, and you're like, "Oh my God, this crazy homeless guy living and sitting in his car, rambling nonsense. Just ate, a shroom chocolate bar. He's just rambling nonsense. Oh my God, no wonder, no wonder he doesn't have a job. No wonder all this and that. What's up, Tasha Teeling? What do you mean it wasn't a good time for psychedelics? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to you know, put all into words and articulate the best way I can for the audience out there, whoever, is watching all this crazy shit. Because that's really all this, it's a life of the one really fucked up life of one person. Man, it's just like you're never gonna get the experience because I mean, for those of you guys who are not on anything and are just sitting here watching this with my eyes closed. Yeah, fucking throat. Wish it would just stay clear. Fucking life, man. My fucking life. It's like you can close your eyes and it's like you can be well, like I said, you can just you sense like everything else that's going on around. Like it's not just these physical bodies and this physical reality. You close your eyes and like you just become open, like aware to the fact that like there's just so much more. Like everything. This is a trip, guys. If you can get a hold of this stuff, it's really something else. It's a really interesting experience. It's just like it just goes on and on and on. You could really get lost in this. Like, I mean, even me, even having done this before, it's like you can, oh man, it just really opens you up to everything. There's just so much more. Oh my God. I really don't know where this live stream is going to go tonight, guys. This is going to be very interesting. Thank you again to George Dione, who made all this possible, who sent the $25 via um via Cash App. Straight, that's the thing. Like, I had to go. It was sent to my account. Then I had to go to the to Food for Less, buy a couple things, got milk, got some chicken. Then I cashed out, did the $20 cash back. They charged me like 75 cents, those fuckers. And everything is just to feed this fucking beast of a system. Nickeling and diming us for every little transaction, every aspect of our lives. Here I'm just talking about getting, $20 cash back at Food for Less, but it's about so much more than that. It's about so much more than that. It's about perpetuating this motherfucking machine of a beast of a system, whatever the fuck it is. that relies on control, keeping all of us in line, like that motherfucker Joe Battaglia, even saying his name right. Man, he just loves that whole aspect, that whole side of everything, like a fucking robot. Like that. It's like I can literally see him, like turning into like I'm getting like a visual of him as I'm like talking about him, and he's like so like he's turning into like a mishmash of all these like gears and shit, like he's part of this fucking system and all this control, and it's a trip, guys. This is it's like, how do I explain? Like like there's those that want to control and dominate and kill, and it's just very evil. God damn, how do I put all this into words? Like, because of, like all of this, like I was talking about in the previous live stream about how like God is just so goddamn confused, and all of that is expressed through all of us, like through all of us beings, not just as people, through the trees, through the air, through everything, but as people, we're able to express things in unique, different ways. I guess. See, like I said, I'm just gonna go with the flow with all this. I'm not even gonna try to keep any. You know, I'm just trying to like answer everybody's questions, like they like I guess that they would have about life, or like what is life. That's the whole topic and point of this live stream. Oh my God, I'm just like I'm seeing so many. If only I could put like like in my mind's eye, if I can project that to you guys on the screen and share everything with you guys, but that would be too much. I think you guys wouldn't even be able to handle that. It would be too much to even take in, to even like, what do you even like, where do you even start with all this shit? It's like that's what I said earlier. It's so easy to get lost into this because it just goes on and on and on. Man. Well, you guys wanted to know what this would be like for some of you guys who have never. It just opens you up to so many things. Like, that's what I. That's that's the thing. You can't put it into words. Gonna try to get into some of these comments here, but I'm just. I mean, like, I know you guys are interested. Like let's get into the meat of all this. Like, what's the whole. Like, I can even see things that are like mechanical things that like it looks like straight up fucking like really low quality fucking CGI. Like low quality. Like not even trying to like and there's just it's such a trip, guys, and like everything. Let's see what do I'm just seeing all these things. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. It's life, its existence, its reality, it's how all this flows and functions and operates. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. But something I can put in the video form. Let's see. Wow, guys. If only you could you know that this is where the limitations of technology are, made apparent. Technology really falls flat here because it can't, it can only show you guys so much on this little screen. Um, wow, guys. I've never done this before, guys. There you go. There you go. There you guys. There you guys are. Fuck. Um, wow. Okay, so I'm just trying to I've been laying here with my eyes closed, trying to concentrate on the visuals and everything I've been, seeing behind closed eyes, behind, just trying to put into words for you guys, trying to make sense of, whatever, and trying to see if there's anything in particular, anything that stands out or anything. It's just, oh man, this is it's such a trip, guys. It's such a trip. Oh my god. Some of you guys are just watching this oh my god, this crazy guy again. Yeah, that's all I am to some of you. Your perceptions are just never gonna go beyond a certain point. It's oh my god, it's some of you guys are just so lost. Wow, this is a trip. Man, if I could put in the videos, if only I could put in the videos, which kind of shit I'm seeing, get so many views. Oh my god. The main thing, the themes of all this is life, you know, everything, life is just constantly, getting built and falling apart and getting rebuilt again and falling apart again. And we're just we're lost in all of this and the whole purpose of, or I mean, we're lost in the whole process of all of this and trying to find purpose in not just ourselves, but in all of existence. There, that's how you put it. um, just seeing, I'm just seeing so many gears. I guess that's wow. I'm just trying to find some interesting things so I can try to man, you guys really well, I'm not going to say to do this, but all I'm going to say is by not doing this, you're limiting your perception to whatever, you can see out of these physical eyes. This is, what is, man, you guys are just, you guys have no idea. I look so crazy. I must, I'm sure I look so crazy to some of you guys watching this. Like, I'm just sitting here with my face covered and shit. Let's see who's awake. What's up, Renegade Billy? Are you still? How does it taste? I did. the chocolate bar that I had, it literally doesn't taste like shit. I mean, it doesn't taste like shit. I'm talking about the mushrooms, like as far as like distinction goes. As far as like any difference from a normal. Like I was comparing them earlier to like those Andes chocolate bars. Those are good, by the way. I know there's no, I didn't notice any like anything that popped out, anything different about it. My goodness. This is so, it's so deep. It's so, oh, there's just so much more to reality, guys. That's all I'm gonna, is if there's one, takeaway from this show, this crazy guy rambling that can't afford proper housing in this fucking matrix of a system that we're all trapped in and all trying to figure our way in, and oh my god, it's so heavily controlled, all this. Um wow, guys. Oh my god. Th- there's just so much control. And it's like I was talking about this last time in the other live stream, that it seems like that there always like builds up to like an imbalance of all this control and domination and surveillance. Like everything just like kind of just wants to like kind of naturally, I guess, go that way over and over again. And then we end up destroying ourselves. Like we get to a point where we end up destroying ourselves. And oh my god. Like see, like right now, like I'm feeling the oh god, how do I put this? Like, well, remember I was saying about how like confused God is. Wow, it's like almost like I can reach out and like almost like touch and grab, and but it's not like in this third dimensional reality that we're in right now. But I'm just sitting here with my eyes closed and just seeing all this shit. But it's like, like God doesn't know what God is, and God is just constantly trying to change forms into this, into that, into all these different beings, these humans, these ants, these these animals. I can't even talk anymore, guys. Plants and animals and all the living beings and creatures, you know, everything. Like that's all this is, guys. This is like, like we're all on this quest for the answers of, figuring out what is life, what's the meaning of life. Oh God. And I'm just like I'm like laying in this chair, I'm like squirming this way, that way, just like I can never really get I can never really, like what, like I guess another main thing I should convey in this video, just not just the mental emotional toll, but the physical toll as well, because like it or not, we're all trapped in these physical bodies that we call human, which are just energy forms clumped together that Like, these are all like you guys would look what. Okay, so like first of all, first of all, you guys clicked on this live stream. You know, hopefully you knew what you were getting into. You know, like this isn't a normal live stream. First of all, I'm just prefacing this again. Just because this is not a normal live stream, and so if you guys really want to like well, some of you guys really need to buckle in because some of you guys are just like your minds are so I don't know. Oh my God. Like I was trying to say earlier, like before I lose that point, look at the world around us, guys. Look at the world around us. You know, we have countries at war, countries threatening other countries, countries blowing up, you know, other countries or what we call, I mean, it's just people killing people, guys. It's just a bunch of people killing people to feed this fucking beast of a fucking system. That's what I'm seeing here with all this. This is, you guys wanted something different, you're gonna get something different. Oh my God. What a live stream, guys. What a live stream. That this is all, I was trying to say earlier, with all, that there's just the energy I was feeling earlier and still, I mean, I still feel it to an extent, but it's just like everything is just so confusing. It is just like everything. Oh God, like how do I put this into words? It's so frustrating. That's the other thing to it. It's like all of this, all of existence, all of reality. Like for those of you who are not, seeing all of this and experiencing it, it's like, well, first of all, for those of you guys who are not seeing and experience, or not experiencing, I mean, all, of course, you're on this, world. You're not blind to it. I mean, you can see it on the TV. All the, you know, everything that's happening in the world, all the turmoil, all the wars. Just like nobody can figure out how to just live in peace with one another. Everyone's just constantly fighting and no, like no, this is the way you're supposed to live. And God says this, this and this and that, and follow this book that we wrote that supposedly, how do I put this in the words again? Like, anyway, you guys are, know what I mean, I think. Um, Everyone's just constantly just like this is like it's just it's so much bigger, than us. It's so much bigger than just, the trolling on YouTube, what we call the internet and all this. It's life takes so many interesting forms and shapes, and we invent things, we invent technology and give it all these names, the internet. um it's like, oh wow. Well, again, guys, just look at the world around us. Everyone fighting and killing each other. Like all this is like falling apart. All this is falling apart. Wow. I'm seeing like all this like twisted machinery and broken metal, and it's just like I can feel like the frustration, like trying to keep it all together and running, and there's just there's just like no answers. Like everything is just like constantly like what we call reality. All of this, all of this exists because of like strict control and like wow, wow. Like there's just so much control that's being put into place that makes all of this possible the way it exists the way everything that exists the way it is right now. like like I'm getting like the Truman Show kind of vibes, like it's all make sure this is my milk is covered, I don't spill this all over. Oh God, that would make such a disgusting mess in this car. Oh God. You know, like I'm sitting in this car in this meat sack. you know, wow, guys. This is such a trip. It's like when you take this and like like everything just like breaks down and you can just like you see through it all. You can really see through it all. And wow, guys. And like you see like what oh geez. God damn. God damn, guys. If only you could see this. If only you guys could see and experience all this. I mean, to at least to the extent that I am right now. You guys are seeing and experiencing reality right now. You know, just sitting in your meat sacks in front of these screens. What the fuck? It's just what the fuck is this shit? Really, guys? Like, I mean, like, like when you sit back and you really like give a thought to life in general and what all this is, what we call normal, driving to work, the whole 9 to 5 and how we're supposed to fit in and like it's just like it's all just falling apart. And like the control aspect is like trying so hard. It's trying so hard to not just to not just for control, but to define what life is. Like, how can you control something that you can't even define? It gets really deep. Wow, guys. Oh, all I can say, oh, wow, guys. It's just all of this is so fake, guys. All of this is so fake. It's so fake and it's breaking and nobody knows what the fuck. Oh my God, guys. Wow. This whole thing is just, this whole thing is breaking. It's breaking. We got everyone fighting each other, everyone going to war. It's just that this doesn't work. Wow, guys. Wow. It's like I can see everything and like, I mean, like I can see like stuff, but like how do you even put it into words? It's like I'm trying to my best to the best of my extent to put things into words for you guys to understand, and make sure his connection's still running. Going on how long? 45 minutes? Oh, it feels longer. Oh my god, guys. Wow. There's just like the main takeaway in all of this, that I want to express is, there's just a lot of frustration. There's just a lot of pent up frustration and trying to figure all this out. And we have dreams. Okay, we have dreams and we try to like relive things and try to like give meaning to things, and like this is all, like the fact that you can even, like close your eyes and still see things, and like how art is created, especially like artists are like really like um are in depth, or not in depth, like in tune, you could, say, with all this. Just wow, guys. Like I'm trying to like, that there's only so much I can do and say, through this limitation of a screen that's just picking up visual and audio through a little microphone, a little camera. Like, what are these things, these limitations on perception, on sharing information, on sharing states of being? Um, wow, guys, you wanted a show. Here's a show. Um, like all of this, guys, that were like, well, like really, like ask yourselves, like, like these things, these screens that we're all so glued to, watching all the time, that's just like sucking our lives, sucking our life force out of us. We spend so much time, and like I'm not even saying this like to like, like as a parent, scolding their children, like the parent is like so perfect themselves and free of sin and all this and that. Like what even is sin? If you want to get that deep. Like I'm not perfect, I'm glued to these fucking devices, these screens, just as much as any of you guys are. But I'm just saying, like what we should ask ourselves as a whole, as a species, as humanity, like what the fuck are we doing to ourselves? Like this is so stupid. Everything, like all these forms of control and limitation, and like why? These systems that we have, these, these systems, guys, it's all about like, this whole life that we're living in, it's all like it's all a system that's all like created, and it's so fake. It's so fake, guys, it's so fake. That's like the main takeaway I'm getting from this. It's just like all this, the way all this is constructed, I mean, a lot of effort's been put into this. I mean, like to make it like so solid and real feeling, and to keep us also like unaware and lost, and then like not even knowing that we're like trapped, lost in all of this. I don't want to start sounding too crazy, but it's like you can kind of see where, like what is life, like people get all these ideas about all these things, and it's like, but oh God, life is so confusing, guys. Life is so fucking confusing. And it's like all of this exists to try and figure out meaning, to try and give meaning to what is life. Like I could see it, like when you, oh God, I can see it all, guys. Like I can close my eyes and I can just like, I can, oh God, I just get this sense that like I can feel and I can understand so much more than than this limited perception, this limited like like I'm sitting here like I'm looking at a camera. There's a camera on the wall. Like there's just so much there's just so much goddamn fucking control and surveillance and like this system like it's like so deep. Like I said, like there's like a lot of effort's been put into building all this and like trying to establish control, but it's like god damn, it's like everything just keeps running into a head. It's like but what is the meaning to all this? Like everything's constantly changing form from one form to the next. Things die, things, like things live, they do what they do, they die. They turn, they put whatever into the soil that they need to put into the soil, and the whole process just keeps on going, keeps on, changing. It's like an amoeba. Like it's constantly. Oh wow! Like life is just constantly like nothing stays still. Like you know, like some of you guys have that frustration like me, like you try to put something somewhere and it just doesn't stay and it falls over and it's like fuck, just stay. Like nothing, like nothing's like everything like on some kind of level, like what we call life, this whole existence, this whole reality, it's so brief. It's just like a construct, like dare I say. Like it's just such a brief construct that we're all put through for what? This is so frustrating. Like nobody can answer. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what all this is about. Nobody fucking knows. Nobody fucking knows what all this is about. It all just exists and tries to like control it. Like that's all God is, guys. Like God is God isn't just this old man in the sky. Like that's just so stupid. Like it's just another stupid image that I don't know. Like oh God, it's so funny. It's funny. Like the images that we try to like label as God and what all this is and as people like and it's like I know, it just sounds like I'm some crazy guy on some shroom trip, laying in his car, this fucking worthless fucking bum, contributes nothing to society. Like we're all. Hmm. I mean, I was on another thought with that, but like getting just kind of lost and just. I mean, so like we all exist here for a reason. Like we're all just here. Um, Man, you know that saying, like, if you just throw enough shit at the wall, then eventually something will stick? Well, that's like kind of like what God is doing. I'm getting the sense is like God is just creating like all these like beings, all this life, these humans, whatever, just creating these things, these bodies, like, like let's build some societies. It's just like it's like all this is just like like a big playground, like a big like a sandbox, like we're just like building in the sandbox, trying different things, trying societies and trying, marriage, like the whole idea of like a nuclear family, like like I was saying before, like we have men that don't even, like biological men, that are at least, incarnated in this solid physical form that don't identify as such. And it's just, oh my God, what is, God damn, it's like, it can make your head hurt. Whoa, I was dropping my milk here. Um, oh my God, guys. It can make your head hurt trying to like trying to like because like if anything like this life, this existence, like I said, it's so brief, it's so it's such a temporary construct, it's so tightly controlled. Like the main thing, I guess, like to try and get out of this is like um wow, guys. This is so deep. And it's like so many people are just so blind. So blind. I'm just gonna try to make this as interesting of a show as I possibly can, because like I feel like dare I say, like almost like like there's a bigger, I don't want to say like a bigger purpose, like I don't want to start trying to sound like all crazy and shit, but it's like it's like God tries so many things to try and get, to figure out the meaning of life, and we're trying all these different things, and we're trying to make all these like, movies, this whole concept that we even created in the first place of a movie, manipulating images and sound in ways that we can um because like that's what I do too with my YouTube channel. I mean, it all it all has to do with you know video editing in general. It's all just about manipulating images and sound to get people to see and experience things in different ways that they wouldn't normally through their limited perception in their physical bodies. um oh my God, this is really going deep, guys. This is really going deep. This is not a normal live stream. um but then again, what is a normal live stream? It's like, it's like God tries so hard to establish like what is normal, what is, right and wrong, good and evil, and all these, concepts that we, that we've come to become so familiar with, as people, as a society. There's certain things that we've established so far, but we can never truly agree. Just like life is just so goddamn. I'm sure you guys can feel this even in your bones. I mean, just the mystery of it all. Like we're just constant. We're just all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to figure it out and give meaning to it. And it's like that's what the whole point of all this existing right now is. It's like it's God trying to figure out what is the meaning to all this. Why do I keep kicking the keys like that? Everything is energy, everything's a frequency, everything is you know, everything is everything has a resonant frequency, like you can even like you get a fucking glass. Like I can't even talk right now, guys. It's too much to even try to get out. Like we have all these concepts of things like glass, reality, solidity, these bodies. That all of this is just so temporary. It just washes away these illusions. But it's all for a purpose though. It's all like to figure out, but what? That's like we all just like it all it comes back to like the one you know pressing point is like, what is all this and what are we all trying to figure out? What are we trying to figure out, guys? Like, I trying all these different things, and like I'm here before you guys, broadcasting on what we call the internet, and it's connected to all these other devices that you guys are all so glued to watching. You guys are like, it's like a drug. Talk about drug addictions. Talk about drug addictions. You're all so goddamn. It's funny, but it's not. It's sad how everyone is just so goddamn dependent and addicted. That's the thing. It's like oh god, it's such a like a dependency that we all have on all this, on like the control and just like the system. Like, but why? Like, why are we all trying to live like this? It's stupid. It really is, guys. I mean, in so many ways, like we try to make it's just this is stupid, guys. This is stupid. This is so stupid. What we're all doing to ourselves is so many of us are so lost. We built this fucking world, all these machines, these cars, these cities, going to these jobs, you know. It's all in the pursuit of the meaning of life. It's like you like this person do that job, like that's your purpose, like, or I don't know, this this gets so deep. It can really, like, I feel like I'm just really feeling like all of this was put together to try and, well, not just make sense of it all, but to try and just to try and give some consistency, I guess, like some salt, because like without all of this, without this solid form of physical reality, like everything is like water. Like everything is more like water. So like, it's like you're trying to build and contain like a dam or something around water and trying to control. That's a good metaphor. That's a good metaphor, like building dams to control flow of water. Like, what's all that about? Like, okay, so we're trying to get energy out of that. We're trying to spin turbines to fuel, cities, to power homes, to, it all goes back to these control systems that we have in place. Oh God, guys, this is so deep. This is so deep. You guys wanted an interesting live stream. This is an interesting live stream. Oh my God. So like, I'm just feeling, like the main, the fact that I even have, like the feeling to like get things out in the video form, like what's all that about? Like, it's like, can we like talk about that for a minute? Like we all have like these, like we all had these life purposes, all these things that like we're really good at and things that like we gravitate to, and it's all part of that too. But speaking, I'm trying to focus more on me here and about like my whole thing of like trying to like share everything in video form with the masses. Like why? Like something, it's almost like those of us that choose to do this, getting in front of the camera live is like something, that like not a lot of people do this. And like this is all like wow, guys, if you only could feel what I'm feeling right now. It's just God. Wow, guys. Wow. Like this is all a show, like everything, like it's I'm just like I'm not talking about like, just like but everything on like such a large scale, everything, all of it. We're trying to figure out and we're blowing each other up. God damn. Why can't we get it right? Why can't we fucking get it right? Like we keep building all this shit. It's so intricate, so complicated, so, the internet, wow. The informational super, what do they call it? The the information superhighway back in the 90s when they first came out with the internet. It's like this concept of trying to like putting it, like putting everything behind a screen, this whole formatting of information with the internet and putting everything on devices behind a screen, all these devices connected to each other, connected to it's all god damn, guys. Oh fuck. The trolling, all of it, it's all connected. It's all connected. It's all fucking connected. The trolls and everything. It's just like that's like the main thing, let's emphasize and put some focus and attention on the trolling and the negativity, the how to even put that into words. It's just so dark and just so uh like, but why, like why are you guys trying so hard? You guys are trying so fucking hard. Why? there's just so much energy. There's just so much. Like I can see it, I can feel it all, guys. Like when you do this stuff, but it's like like what I'm trying to understand first of all why that like there's so many people that that are so limited in the first place that don't that choose not to see all this and to just go about their lives trying to give meaning. This is bullshit. What are you guys feeding? It's like it's just such bullshit. All this is bullshit, guys. It's fucking bullshit. What the fuck? This is all bullshit. Oh fuck. Everything is just such fucking bullshit, guys. This is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. I know I'm speaking to you guys can feel it in your bones. You don't even have to be on what I call psilocybin to know, certain fundamental truths about reality, about things. Like you can just feel them in your bones. Things just aren't right. Everything is such a mess. We're on the brink of fucking World War III, for fuck's sakes. Like we can't get it right. We keep we can't fucking get it right. We keep doing this shit over and over again, and we just keep killing ourselves. Everything just turns into a mess. We just keep trying to control and dominate, make all this technology. Wow, it's just like no wonder they try to, oh my God. Oh my God. It's just like you see everything, guys. When you, oh fuck, it just becomes so apparent and so obvious. And the trolls like the Joe Battaglia types are just they're trying so hard. They don't want to let go of like whatever like the what fuck. Wow. It's like I can see it all, guys. Like I can I can break down personality types and like who's like, wow. I'm also getting really thirsty here. Good thing I got some water prepared in advance. But well, at least I got a good connection that can handle all this. Oh my God. Holy shit, guys. When I said buckle up for this one, I really meant it. Like this is a real. Okay, there's other cars here, so I should be good here. Okay. Um, it's like oh God. Fuck. It's just like trying to like just find a comfortable spot and like just trying to like, because that's what all these things are. Being alive, being people, being, they're just meat sacks. They're just vehicles, like the vehicle that is Ford, whatever the fuck we call them that I'm sitting in. It's just all. This is all just like more attempts just to, to figure out reality. Or, like I said, like, to figure out the meaning of life, to figure, like we make all these things, we make all these cars, like you notice, like we make cars like to like kind of like look like 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 I'm just gonna say it. I mean, like we make cars, like we put faces on cars, like we give them like two eyes and like a nose and a mouth, and like it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like you guys have, like you have to see it this way. Like we're making all these things. We put so much effort, into engineering these things, to move us about in this world that we create of more things and more. It's just all more machines and more control and more. Like we're making machines to make our way through life that's just built by more machines and more control and more computers and more AI and more, like, what the fuck. This is where, like, it starts to just this is where it all falls apart. I feel like we keep going down this path where we keep just trying to make technology more, like, higher, like more and more advanced, higher tech, more and more advanced capabilities to be able to. It's all about control. Like with all this technology, you can kill so many people all at once. I mean, but it goes so much deeper than that. It's like God is just so fucking confused. God is fucking confused, guys. God is fucking confused. And that's why he makes all of this shit. But it's like we can't figure it out either. Like we're all just here, okay. It's like we all, like, we're programmed to procreate, to make copies of ourselves. We get horny, we fuck, we make more things, we make more of these things. That's all these things are. They're things. They're meat sack things that we inhabit, and so many of us choose to stay so limited. We don't want to see. We're born into this meat, into these meat sacks, and we go about our lives, and some of us are, like wearing blinders on our eyes. It's like, where did that even, like, that whole, I mean, like, is that your way of making sense of reality? Like you put blinders on to try and limit, the input, and only get input from a certain, like, direction, like, that you establish. See, that's what we're all doing. We're all trying to figure out the goddamn meaning of fucking life. And so we can't figure it out. We're always fighting amongst ourselves, killing each other, killing the whole, like, flow, I guess. I don't. God damn, guys. God damn. These are some good mushrooms. Fuck. And I can't seem to, like, stay comfortable. It's like I'm just twisting and, like, in this orientation and that orientation, and I'm just like I'm just really uncomfortable, like, in this fucking in this fucking body, you could say, like, in this, because that's what all these things are. Things. They're vessels. They're like we're vessels operating vessels operating. Like it's just it's just like it's a fractal. It just gets so deep and so fuck, man. Like to even be like, that we're driving cars. We're just these meat sacks, these fucking meat sacks that we use to move about and explore and feed. We eat. Fuck. This is deep, guys. We're still rolling. An hour and 20 minutes. Wow, this might even go like, oh my God, how long is this gonna go? This fucking live stream. Okay. I'm sure the comments section, yeah. I haven't forgotten you guys in the comments section. I'm sure the comments section is just like blown. I mean, I could feel it. I can fucking feel it. I can feel how blown to fucking hell the comment section is without even having to look at it, without even having to read anything. Oh God, I can feel it. I can see it. It's just so much chaos, so much confusion, so much fighting. Like like none of us can agree on like anything, like reality and existence, and like you know what we got. Like we got country against country. Like I said earlier. I mean, I'm repeating myself, I know, but like just to build on the initial point, it's like we're just so goddamn fucking confused, guys. We're ooh, the feeling, it's so frustrating. It's so goddamn frustrating. It's like we're all just that's what all this is. That's what all this is. All this exists for. This is all just trying to figure out what the meaning of life is. These temporary physical bodies and this temporary existence that we call life. It's all just put together. It's all just it's all just put together. It's so in some ways it's fake, but then in other ways it's, I don't know, it's so hard to put into words. There's just so much control and just so much, like there was just so much effort put into all this and trying to establish, I'll just say. Wow, guys. Fuck. Like this is real. Like this is, you guys know I'm speaking truth too. You guys know. I know I sound crazy to some, and I mean that's just, I can't help that. That's just all you're gonna see. I mean, that's just all you're gonna, whatever. Can't help you there. But for those who actually want to try and figure this out, the whole meaning of life and where all this is, I can feel it. God damn, I can fucking feel it in my fucking bones, guys. I'm gonna get into this comments because I can't, like, wow, guys. So George Dione saying, Brian, what's crazy? I'm gonna try to keep it together, try to keep a show going here if I even can. Brian, what's crazy is evolution seems like a statistical. Oh God! It's like the can't even keep up, guys. Like, wait, am I on? Like, okay, I see some. Okay, it looks like it's on. Wow, guys. It's amazing that you guys are even still following along. You're still here. My God. Oh, what the fuck? We're about to hit a minute. We're about to hit an hour 26 right here on Network 126. What's up, IICJ Guitar 04? Oh my God. Well, okay, so the battery, it was a battery in the phone, died. It's so stupid. All right, guys. So, I mean, um, oh God, it's like I can't even put all this into words. But anyway, the whole thing about, like, ay, 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 what a fucking show, guys. What a fucking show. Um, my inability at times to articulate into words and stuff and to make sense of things or whatever. That's all, like God's frustration at the world right now. Like God doesn't like I don't know. Keeps trying to make all these different versions, these different simulations like like art life imitates art, the saying. And we build our own simulations. We have our computers. We build things like SimCity. It's all about all this technology, all these, like I was saying, all these things, but they have their limitations too. I mean, the batteries die, then my word doesn't get out because the device requires, the device that you're hearing my voice coming in through right now, like the whole way that whole system works. There's a microphone that's picking up, the vibrations that are coming out of my mouth. They're being, transmitted through the air. They're being picked up by this, what we call a microphone, and digitally processed into, transcribed digitally, or however the fuck you say it and put it into words. It's turned into a digital signal that's then transmitted through these digital devices over what we call the internet, and this whole sea of connected things that carry my voice to more of these meat sacks that are sitting glued to their fucking. This is so stupid. We're all just a bunch of fucking meat sacks, psychologically glued, addicted to these fucking devices, these things that are sucking up so much of our attention, so much of our energy and our time. Why? It came so fast, too. If you think about it, technology, the microchip, all this stuff, it just like came out of nowhere. I mean, and in the grand, you know, what I'm saying here, like in the grand sense of all, in the, fuck. Just trying so many things to figure out the meaning. Just we just can't do it. We just can't fucking do it. We can't fucking do it. We just can't fucking do it every fucking time. We can't fucking do it. We just keep fighting and killing each other and blowing everything up, and everything just, the entropy increases to the point where just nothing can stay together, and we're just destroying everything. Just like, look at society, guys. Look at fucking society. Like, I mean, like, nobody even has morals anymore. It's everything. It's falling apart. All this is falling apart. Everyone's just like losing their way. Everyone's lost, and this whatever the fuck, this fucking sand, this slush of existence, this reality, this fucking slush that we all were giving, solid, that we're all, making solid forms of, and making buildings and streets, and trying to make sense of everything, trying to make lives, and it's just, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, guys. All of this. This is so stupid. It's stupid. I mean, it's never gonna work. Every time we try, to make, because this is all, it always goes in this direction where we're just, more control, more cameras, more, domination in people's lives, more surveillance, more, micromanaging of people, of every fucking activity, making everything into a fucking transaction. You can't even fucking breathe air now without it being a fuck. You owe the fucking air taxes now. Like, what the fuck? I mean, we're not there yet. I know I'm sounding crazy, but we're not there yet. But I mean, it's like, if they could, they would. Like, it's that kind of thing. They totally would have us. It's what a fucking hell we're all trapped in. This is like that. You guys said that there's no heaven, there's no hell. Those are all just concepts. Those are all just concepts. We're in it. This moment that we're in. This is all. This is it. Like, wow. How did we fucking all end up here? Glue to these fucking screens. All you guys who are like, watching, my image, my face on your little screens, hearing my voice projected through these little speakers and these little devices that you're holding in your hands. Why? This is so stupid. This is fucking ridiculous. All these things that we make to transmit consciousness through and to experience through, and all these vessels that we, these meat sacks driving these things made out of fucking metal and glass. All these fuck. Oh my god. But Well, so on this whole thing, we all have these lives. We're all, somebody in the comments, I think it was my friendly pup, the weirdo. Wow, you're like, I don't know. That guy is weird, but he was saying somewhere in the comments like, "Oh, and, yeah, mushrooms is a good thing. The material, attachments will wash away, and you'll dump all your shit in storage and all this and that, and move on." I'm starting to think, like all of our things, that like maybe the like the whole like part of, like we have these lives here in existence, and we have our things like all our things like make us who we are too, to an extent, like it's more about our memories, but like the attachments to the memories, like I don't know, it's like, there's just so much like individuality in our life path, and where we all end up, and with all our things with us, makes us who we are. And like I want to do things in my sci-fi series, like there's things in the storage like that I want to use as props. Oh, it escapes so many people. You just keep living in your fucking bubble. You limited perception. Keep trying not to understand. Keep trying not to see. You don't want to see. You think you're gonna find answers like that. Refusing to see things. You're not. Open your fucking eyes to the world around you. Open your, you know, so many things are fucking possible. Just open your fucking perceptions and know that reality, the way you think things are and the way that things operate, it's just another fucking illusion. It's just another attempt at trying to establish whatever. It's like I said again, so much work has been put into all this and trying to establish certain things and certain ways and concepts that we have as society and all this and that, but we really don't have it all figured out. I mean, if we did, we wouldn't keep destroying ourselves over and over and over again, right? Right. I'm just saying, we can't we can't even like we can't just be in harmony and just all exist, without destroying something else or one another, and like something always has to eat that, or something always has to eat something else to keep the cycle going. That's what all this is. Just so much destruction and rebirth and recreation and redestruction, build it all back up, destroy it again, and over and over and over and over again. It just keeps moving and changing, and oh, oh my God, guys. Those of you guys who are still with me, I don't even know how I'm still doing a show right now. Trying to put all this into words, and like, is there even like a greater purpose like to me doing this show? You guys that are hearing me, like this all like is leading to you can just get so lost in the train of thought of trying to just figure everything out, and just trying to get to like the bottom of everything just like kind of just flows into this big fucking mess, this fucking that's because that's what all this is. It's a big fucking mess of trying to figure out life. We're born in these bodies. We have society. We have the way things work. We go to our jobs. We think that's what our purpose in life is to do. We get into our cars, get on the freeway, sit in traffic, go into these things that give us paychecks, that give us sustenance, whatever, however you call it. I don't know, words are hard. I'm tired. This physical body is just, it's tired on so many levels and so many, not just tonight, but just tired in general, just tired of this life, tired of doing this bullshit over and over and over again, these fucking incarnations. It's like that's what we're all doing. I mean, really, like we're just being born over and over and over again in these fucking forms of meat. We try to make copies of ourselves, and but that's all this is like, like we're trying to like duplicate these physical forms over and over and over again to make these societies and to try and make something work. We all have our, like, different roles in life, and we go to fulfill different jobs. We do this and we do that. It's like so many people just that just feel so empty and dead inside, and like, what is life? You get so many people that just they choose to just stop existing in these physical bodies, and they just call it quits because they just can't take it anymore. They just like, fuck. It's that frustration that we all feel, like, at a deep fucking level, all of us, that resonates in our bones. I feel some just, they just can't take it. Look at a fucking. I know the trolls like to fucking like pick on me for like Linkin Park and stuff like that, like, liking their songs and trying to. Well, yeah, I went a little further than that. I know. I tried to, they put out an instrumental, and I was feeling really. It was just a really shitty time in my life, and really depressed, and I try like doing like a little vocal over anyway. Well, let's talk about, like Chester Bennington, like, like he couldn't fucking, damn, he just couldn't fucking take it. I feel that like all of us in these lives, what we limit ourselves to a certain extent, like, the saying, like, you can't handle the truth. You want the truth, you can't handle the truth. It's like, I feel like, like some of us stay stuck in such limited perceptions because this is some of you just can't fucking take it. Like it hurts to open your eyes. You don't want to see. It's like, no, fuck. So you just stay stuck in your little rigid ways of thinking, your little 9 to 5 lives that you fought so hard to establish as your normal reality. Oh, wow. This really just cuts through it all. You just see everything for what it is. You're not gonna get this kind of content from fucking Walking Journey. Is fucking. It's so stupid, dude. You're so lost. You're so lost, Anthony. You're so fucking lost, and you don't even know it. Oh God. So, wow. It's like some of us are just like, what we say, stuck in these limited perceptions and like, and just, I don't know. It's like, it's so weird. Like, I'm just trying to see all of it. I'm trying to break out of it and trying to like see all for what it is. And, but even that is like, well, what is all of this that I'm, what is all of, what is existence? What is reality? What is, all that we're in? What is this? None of us can fucking answer. None of us have a fucking answer. We have our scientists working so hard on it. Oh my God. Scientists working night and day, analyzing specimens and samples of this and that. Again, well, what are they trying to do? They're trying to figure out the meaning of life, existence of all this, what drives all this. We got the fucking, I mean, like, this is real shit that people are really doing. I mean, like, we got scientists miles underneath the ground right now. Not here in the United States, or I don't know where you guys are from listening to this, but where is it? Like like Switzerland or somewhere about not Germany, or yeah, maybe it's Germany. I don't know, somewhere abouts over there, the EU area somewhere. They had this massive fucking complex. They went miles underground to build this giant fucking ring to accelerate fucking particles. It's a fucking particle accelerator. They accelerate particles at like the speed of fucking light, trying to find a God particle and all this and that. Again, we're just trying to find answers to all this, to existence, to physical reality, to God, to existence. We're just on a constant fucking quest that none of us can fucking answer. And that's what we're all just here for. We're all just here. Like I said before, energy can neither be created nor destroyed, so we're all just here, just taking different forms, morphing into different things. We don't even know what gender we are anymore. It's all such a fucking joke. Nobody knows what they are. Nobody knows, like I said, like people don't have morals anymore. Everyone's just like everything just falling apart. Everyone's out in the streets robbing and stealing. Like nobody even feels bad anymore. It's like nobody's even trying to uphold this whole idea of society. And well, the ones that there still are, like the Joe Battaglia types on the side, like still trying so hard to keep some kind of control over all this, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, dude. You're so rigid in your way, not just you, but people like you, so rigid in your ways of thinking, and stuck in this old system and establishment and the way things work, and taxes, trying to monetize, every fucking aspect of life. You want to turn into a fucking transaction, people like you. What the fuck? Like, can't even just be. Like, I can't even just, like, what the fuck? What's up with all this fucking control and taxes and and fees and oh, fuck, man, it just can make you sick. Like can't you just live somewhere and just, without being fucking taxed and controlled to fucking death? Oh my god. This is fucking hell. And it's not like, this is just like a bad trip or something. I can just wake up, this is reality. This is what we all live in, it's like this kind of shit will stick, with me. Like even when I'm not, you know, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm gonna remember all this is what I'm saying, it's like there's just there's just so much wrong with all this, guys. There's so there's oh God, this is all just a joke. This is such a fucking mess. All this is such a fucking mess, guys. This is such a fucking mess. And it's all gonna fall apart again. This is it always does. Over and over again. We try so many times, Really, I mean, look, I'm not just some crazy guy rambling. Look at the findings that scientists, have uncovered in deserts, uncovering, pieces of societies, civilizations from long ago, and buildings and artifacts and tools. It's like when we keep trying this over and over and over again, we just can't get it right. We can't get it right. We can't get it right, guys. It's just gonna go on and on and on. Like those of you like '80s people like me, who grew up on like Lamb Chop, the show Lamb Chop. This is a song that does. It just goes on and on. That's what reality is, guys. That's what they made the song after, like, without even knowing it consciously, maybe. But that's what it all, this everything that it all boils down to. It's just a never-ending fucking song of bullshit. Ugh. Building this, building that, and trying to figure it all out. And it's just, it never works. It never fucking works. Look at it. It's falling apart again. It's all falling apart. We got what the fuck? Israel and Gaza and Russia and Ukraine. What next? Like everyone's just at each other's fucking throats. China wants to do more, but they know it's just everything's just so interconnected, and we got our allies, and it just, oh God, what a fucking mess. I think this is why we sleep too, because of what we just need breaks from it all. Like it's too much. We have to shut down. Like we just have to stop processing all this for like the time. That's why we all, I guess sleep is real. It's just a period of inactivity, of not processing anything for a while. But I mean, as soon as you wake up, it's just back to there's no fucking escape. Like even people that kill themselves, there's no fucking escape. Chester Bennington and all of them, they don't fucking, there's no fucking escape. Yeah, he could kill his physical body. Yeah, it just goes on and on and on. It's just, that's not the point. Like, oh God. This is crazy. Like, then you hear these like scary stories. Like, I don't know. I think that I don't know. I think that guy was on something else. Like, you hear about like that pilot that was supposedly on shrooms, and then he tried to take down the whole plane. Oh God. What is all this though? It's like, fuck, man. I mean, really, what is all this? Really ask yourselves, guys. Like, don't just sit there drooling at your fucking screen, like, oh, look at this stupid homeless guy on shrooms. What does he know? Ha 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 ha. No, really ask yourselves. I mean, like just take a step back and look at the fucking world, what we're all doing and fighting and killing each other, this whole system. Like we pay into it, like we feed it. We're constantly paying into it. Like every fucking aspect of life turns into a fucking transaction. You want to stay somewhere, you gotta pay rent. You gotta pay electricity. You gotta pay water. You gotta pay this. You gotta pay that. God fucking damn. God fucking damn. What a fucking existence. And this is why, like, it just gets to a point of insanity, like, of just so much control and domination and just trying to stick a camera into every fucking corner now. Like, god damn. Like, if technology will allow it, you'll put it there. Like, kind of thing, you know? Let's put a camera here. Let's put a camera there. Let's put a microphone in here. Fuck, man. Fuck. How about let's not? What a, what a fucking concept. How about let's fucking not? Then I don't know. Let's try something different than all this. And it's not working. It's clearly not working. So why? I don't know. Oh, God. Guys, this is an interesting show for sure. This is what I mean, too. Like, like you're seeing me, I'm like constantly turning, tossing, turning, twisting and trying to find a comfortable position to just be, just to fucking exist. But to be more comfortable, I need to cough up fucking rent money, a fucking set amount every fucking 30 days, fucking 30-day cycle. The fucking sun going over the fucking land. Oh God, what is all this? These concepts of night and day, days, weeks, months, come up with the rent. What the fuck? Like, what? Why all this control? Why do we? Why do we do this? Like I was saying, like if we could stick a camera, fuck. It's like, just because we can doesn't mean we should. You know, just because a scientist can create a black hole and do all this and that, it doesn't mean you should. I don't know. Or what's the point to all this? Or maybe we're all, or maybe they should just make the black hole, and because maybe that's all, maybe that's all, the whole plan for everything, and then we all get sucked in the black hole this time that some scientist makes. Or, fuck, man. Nobody's gonna figure it out though. That's the thing. That's the thing. Call me crazy all you want, but you don't have a better answer for life than I do. And you can't prove it. You can't like. We're all just here trying to figure it out. I mean, like, I just had the sense like it just it gets to this point of technological advancement. We get so advanced every time, and everything just goes to shit, and we nuke each other, blow each other up, and we gotta start all over again. And it's like maybe we've done this so many times that maybe God is like trying to say, okay, all right, so you guys did this. Okay, wait, let's maybe not do that this time. Okay, wait, okay, let's not do this. Like maybe that's where all this control is stemming from. It's like God is like, he's done this so many times and he's just like trying to establish some control over the way things are going. But then at the same time, it's like you just, how do you control all of this, all of existence, all of life, all of infinity? You don't just control it. Like it's, oh my God. It's just gonna keep breaking over and over again. That's what we do. That's what life does. We just fight against each other and destroy, and that's just nothing. That's what we do. That's what we do. Like I said, scientists can go and dig up all these remains and in the desert and find, ancient fucking spoons and forks and coins and whatever remnants of past civilizations and societies, come before us. And but it's like it's just that's all this is. We're just put on this fucking rock to figure out life. What's right? What's wrong? What's gender? What's male? What's female? What's fuck, man. Well, let's turn everything into a fucking transaction along the way. Even if we don't understand what all this is, it's fucking. Oh, God. Why? Why do I have to pay fucking money, like, to who? Like, to this fucking system to keep this fucking system going. Like, fuck, man. Like, why can't I just fucking build a house and live in a little house somewhere? I'll put the fucking work in. As they call me lazy. I'll chop down my own fucking trees. Process the lumber or whatever, cut it to size, measure all the fucking shit and put it together. But like, why can't I just live in that and just not be bothered? Why does there have to be fucking goons with guns and badges and talking about taxes and fucking and permits and for this and for that? Like, goddamn. Goddamn. What a fucking hell. This is this is a fucking joke, guys. This fucking world, this fucking reality. We got people that got really good at playing the game. They get so rich. build bigger fucking taller skyscrapers and build fancier fucking cars. All it's just, it's flashier machines, more complex machines that can go faster, that look different, that go, hey, look at me, I'm so good, I'm so much better than all of you. Look how far I got. Look at this fucking skyscraper I'm in. And look at this fucking fancy machine that I own. I got like 20 of them. I got a whole garage of these, really complicated machines that are like way more fucking complex than anything you've ever set foot in and driven in. I'm so much better than you. Fuck you. You're so fucking lost. You think that's the meaning of life. You're so disconnected from your fellow human beings and, or not just humans, just life in general. Like, when was the last time you fucking walked barefoot on fucking grass and hugged a tree or something? Or, well, not that people go around hugging trees. That's a little, you know what I'm saying. Like, when's the last time you like experienced nature and like actual real life and like struggles and like, never. Like when was the last time you've been to a fucking laundromat? Like the video that I put out of that old laundromat. Somebody you don't even know what that is. Like that's that's such a foreign concept to you. You don't know. You don't. Some of you guys watching this channel, you don't even know what it's like to go to a fucking laundromat just to fucking wash your fucking clothes. And then you want to get on here and try to tell me how to live my life and what I'm doing wrong and all this and that. Fuck you. Like, if I had a middle finger big enough for you guys. Oh, God. I mean, I can imagine in my head, but. What a fucking mess this all is, guys. What a fucking mess this all is. Like, why, like. I don't know. Like, why did I even choose to be born in this fucking mess? Like, what am I doing here? Like, what am I, like. It's just like. Everyone's just fighting more. The people think I'm a scammer. It's so stupid. People think I'm a scammer. You're so stupid. Like how small of a mind. Oh God, I can't even. You really think you really think I'm a fucking scammer? Like you just God damn, what the fuck is like it would make my head hurt to even try. Like I'm not even gonna try to dissect that and get into that because it's just gonna make my fucking head hurt. Like how somebody can just be so disconnected, but it's willing. It's a willing ignorance. You're just choosing not to see things for some reason. It's because you're not ready for it yet or something. Just can't handle it. I don't know. I don't know. Or you're just trying so hard to make it a certain way. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting tired, guys. These physical bodies need sleep too. Whatever these things are. Well, like I said, sleep is a constant, I think. Sleep is like the only thing that's actually really real. It's a break from, like I said, it's a break from processing and well, it's a way to process things on like a different level though, because even then, even when we sleep, it's well, like it's still not like a complete cessation of all activity, of all processing, of all anything, because we still have our dream states and we're still like trying to figure things out in our subconscious and all this and that. That's what it all is. that's why how we all dream, and like it's just an extension of reality of existence, and it's just less physically dense, so it feels real when we're asleep, but there are just so many levels to reality. So many levels. Some more physically dense than others, but it's all like everything is real. Like even people that are like completely mentally insane, even like that they don't make sense to you or me or anyone, they're just rambling nonsense, acting out, punching things and arguing with the wall or whatever. But I mean, even that, I mean, like, like what they're experiencing, like everything, like it's all real. Like we just can't make sense of it because reality is just so fucking confusing. And we get people stuck in the middle that would just malfunction or whatever and just get lost and just cross a certain point. They just, I don't know. It's scary to think about. Ugh, fucking sleepy, guys. But yeah, I just thought I'd get that, as much as I could out of this whole experience articulated in the video form, whatever, so you guys can at least get something out of who was it that sent me the oh god, I can't even remember his name. That's the thing too, like, like we're constantly, people are being born every day. We give names to each other. And, we name generations, even not just, individually, like Pablo and Juan and Maria and George, but our generations, even like we give names to our generations. We give names to the places that we live in. We give names to, I don't know, even where I'm going with all this anymore. I don't know, guys. Reality is just a trip. That's if you're gonna, main takeaway from all this, if nothing else, is reality is just a fucking trip, and the meaning of life is to figure out the meaning of life. If we're ever gonna figure that out, I don't know. It seems like we're all just gonna keep killing each other and destroying everything over and over and over again, and we're just never gonna figure it out. Like I'm gonna have my idea of life, and then George Battaglia has his meaning of life and how things should be, and the system, paying taxes, and everything in order. And then, it just never ends. It's just constant fucking chaos and fighting and arguing and one side destroying the other side, and it just can never be a peace. There's never gonna be peace, guys. Never. It's never gonna be peaceful. The wars are never gonna stop. People are never gonna stop killing each other. It's just that's just the sad reality of it all. We're never gonna stop. We call human nature. It's life. It's how life is. It's just life is volatile. But life is, it's always eating something else and shitting it out, and then it turns, that shit, it it rots, and you know, energy, takes different states, and the whole cycle starts all over again somehow. I can't even explain. It's so fucking complicated. But it's, at some point you're shut out. All of us watching and listening to this, at some point we were all shit out by some other creature, and we fell onto the ground, in the soil, we rotted, we decayed, we turned into this, we turned into that, we turned into like this gas and chemical, and whatever the fuck, we mixed and reacted with that, and then we, combined and resolidified, and got carried in a fucking stream in a river somewhere, fucking as minerals, and then like, god damn. Oh god, what the fuck is all this, guys? Really? I mean, really. Just ask yourselves, as you go to your jobs, like, what is this company that you're working for? And like, it's fuck. Oh god. All right, I don't know if I can really keep this stream going. I don't want like to just knock out and then you guys just like watch me, and then I'm just like snoring after like this big old long fucking speech about life and existence. That, I mean, there's really no like conclusion. I mean, it's just like, newsflash, we're all here. It's kind of hell. There's no heaven, there's no hell. We're all just here. Heaven and hell were just, concepts that we all just made up to try and figure it all out, but we're all just here. It's all the same thing, all one and the same. Let's build technology. Let's, make better machines that can outwit other machines and can see into places that other people and machines can't see into. Let's stick a camera up this like cow's butt crack to watch, the people. What the fuck? Like, I mean, that's the way it's going. I mean, with the whole, miniaturization of technology and trying to make things faster and smaller, and the main weakness that we keep running into, though, at least in that department, is batteries. The batteries just can't keep up. Couldn't keep up with this live stream either. My dumbass forgot to plug in the other battery, the bigger battery. Just plugging devices in the batteries to keep picking up the signals and converting them into to keep picking up my voice and converting them into signals to distribute to other devices connected to this web that we call the internet. It's so stupid, guys. What is this? What is this? This is what I'm saying. Like, God is just so confused and just so lost. God doesn't know what the fuck God is. Like, we can't even agree on that. Like, we got this certain group of people that wrote this book that we call a Bible. And we got these diehard people like Anthony. Well, at least, they say that they are, and they act like it, but even they're lost. Even they, like, Anthony couldn't tell you about the actual teachings of Jesus and all. He's so lost himself. They're all lost. What do you don't even know what you stand for. Nobody knows what they stand for, nothing anymore. Like I'm saying, like everything's just going to shit. People robbing, stealing, not even feeling bad about it. People are rude. Back in the day, people were like, "Oh yes, please, thank you. Excuse me, sir." Blah blah blah. Like everything was so different. Now everyone's just like, "Fuck you, get out of my way." Like nobody cares anymore. Nobody fucking even cares. It's such a fucking mess, guys. It's such a fucking mess. And we try so hard to keep control. We try so hard. It's never gonna happen. Build all the fucking systems, all the fucking, all the technology, make all the laws you want, stick a camera in every fucking corner, every fucking animal's butt crack, make fucking fake animals, fucking spy drones, fucking flies, remote controlled mechanical flies, and all this bullshit. For what? Like, it's so stupid. All of this is so stupid. Sitting in a machine right now, sitting in a machine on wheels, a machine connected to wheels. There goes some cops trying to stop somebody from doing something that they're not allowed to do in this fucking system of control. This highly regulated system where everybody has to follow the rules and pay taxes and pay this and pay that and pay just to fucking breathe, pay just to fucking exist. We got auto insurance, life insurance, all this fucking like goddamn. Just to exist and to move. Really, I mean just to exist and to move around from place to place. We can't even do that without getting fucking some kind of energy sucked out of us. We keep this fucking bullshit system going. Fuck, I'm tired now. And honestly, the mushrooms are kind of wearing off a little bit, but I've seen the truth. I've seen enough of the truth. So, um, yeah, that was a wild one, guys. I think I better wrap this up before I fall asleep. Because I mean, really, I'm like, yeah, I don't think there's anything more I can give you guys that's gonna like, unless you just want to see how fascinating it is to watch me snore. Which for some of you, that would actually, yeah, that actually would give some of you, something, but because some of you are really at that level where you just need to sit there and watch someone snore. I mean, that's not even a joke. Like some of you are literally at that level where like that's like literally all you need to do for a while is just watch other beings snore before you start to understand certain things. Some of you are at that level, and then others like us are a little more advanced. and choose not to be limited and put the blinders on. We see things for what they are. Because I know I'm not the only one. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up before I'm just gonna knock out somewhere. I guess I might be safe in the spot where I'm in right now. I don't even know. What a fucking hell. Don't even know if I'm safe. Parking for the night. Like I gotta be watching my fucking back in my sleep. Well, like sleeping with one eye open kind of thing. Like, is someone gonna come knocking on the window? Who's gonna come bother me now? Fuck. Like, why can't I just be? I work, I contribute to society, thank you. Like, I don't just sit around and do nothing and, actually do, yeah, I help people, get to their destinations in life. I keep this fucking shit show moving. I get people that are fucking their dialysis appointments at fucking DaVita. So many fucking trips to fucking DaVita for their fucking dialysis. So many trips to the airports. Fucking LAX, SNA, I try to avoid Burbank. Like, I keep the world moving. Like, I I get people going where they're supposed to go. On their life missions to figure out the meaning of life. I'm one of those, gears in the cog, whatever, however you want to word that, I'm one of these gears in the machine that gets these other souls on these, on their life paths to their destinations to figure out the next, set of stages in their lives. And I'm the one moving them along, it's not like I'm fucking useless. I work. I contribute to this broken fucking society. This broken fucking society of bullshit that's not even gonna figure out the meaning of life anyway before it gets destroyed again. Just keep on trying though. Just keep on trying. Just keep building these fucking societies and keep trying to control everything and sticking cameras up every fucking ass. Every fucking corner. Making fucking cameras out of fucking coat hooks. Making fucking cameras out of fucking screws. Making cameras out of fucking phone chargers. Making cameras out of fucking smoke alarms, smoke detectors, clocks. Fucking fake clocks. Stick a camera in there too. Microphone, internet connection, AI, all of it connected to the fucking grid. All of it. Like, goddamn, where are we going? Like, even the fucking, like, you can't even have a refrigerator now that's not connected to the fucking grid. That's fucking automatically ordering another fucking half gallon of milk when it sees that you're, like, goddamn. Like, what are we doing as a society? What are we doing? And so many of us are like, well, like we don't even know what it's like to be people anymore. Like, we have an entire generation that's growing up now that doesn't even know how to socialize or interact with other human beings. Going back to what I was saying earlier, myself included, and all of you who are watching this, we're all addicted to these fucking devices. Connected to this fucking web, this interconnected web. where it's all controlled, it's all monitored, it's all everything. But it seems like every time it gets to a point, it all just goes to shit. We got so many people setting up in tall fucking skyscrapers right now, lost. We got people in China sitting in fucking buildings that are like they're factories slash apartment buildings all in one. They're being worked to death. Same fucking schedule every day, in and out, working their fucking little skinny fingers to the bones, making these iPhones, making more of these devices that we're all fucking glued to, that we're all fucking addicted to, attached to, can't get away from, goddamn. Like, we got these people, these poor fucking people in China, working their skinny little fingers to the fucking bone to make these fucking devices that you're watching this on, and they're fucking killing themselves, jumping out of their fucking. They got suicide nets, guys. They got fucking suicide nets. Like outside of fucking Foxconn, one of like the largest fucking global fucking microprocessor chip maker, whatever you want to call it, that like makes, you can open like any fucking device and you'll see Foxconn chips in just about anything. And those fucking factories are filled with these poor little fucking Chinese people that are so miserable and lost that they're jumping out of fucking windows trying to end it all. But they even try to control that because they got fucking suicide nets. They're like, you're not gonna fucking escape that easily. You're gonna keep fucking working and keep producing these fucking devices that all the rest of humanity and everyone's addicted to. What a fuck. What fucking collective insanity is this? Ask yourselves. I mean, really. What fucking collective insanity is this? And we all gotta have the latest and greatest iPhone and all this and that, the latest and greatest in technology every year. While we got these poor fucks in all these other countries working their fucking little skinny fingers to the fucking bones, though they want to jump out of their fucking windows and kill themselves. Why? Why are we doing this? Is this bringing us any closer to figuring out the meaning of life? Wow. Oh my God. So, yeah, I don't know how many more times we're just gonna keep repeating this and being born over and over and over again into these bodies, being born as different animals and plants and experience being the ocean for a while, the wind, the sun, till we finally get it. I don't know. I don't think we ever will. It's just we're just gonna keep creating and destroying for all of eternity. For all of fucking eternity, guys. That's all this fucking is. Because we exist and we can't go anywhere, like I said. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just changes states, just changes forms. So we're just going to keep changing form, changing states. morphing and changing from one thing to another. Until the end of fucking time. What is time? It's just another fucking concept. It's another fucking concept to try and give order to all of this and try to figure it out, give meaning. It all comes back to meaning, giving meaning to life, giving meaning to existence. Maybe if we separate all, everything in the days and weeks and months and years, and separate this group of people into this thing we'll call this country, these other people in this other country, and we'll put some water in between them. Oh, God. All right, guys. I think this is all I can get out of myself, whatever. I'm tired. What I'm trying to say. I can't really talk anymore, and I don't think I'm gonna really get anything else that I can't really get anything else out that you guys haven't really heard already, and that I can't really like put any other way. So there you have it. Now, I'm sure everyone's just gonna go nuts in the fucking comments as they are already. And it's never gonna stop. The troll accounts, they're never gonna stop. The fighting, the bickering, the people not understanding, the people choosing to see things from a limited perspective and to choose not to put themselves in my sandals, and see things, from a different life perspective. That's never going to end. They're always going to be there. The trolls, the negative people, the jokesters, the people that think I'm just a scammer, and people that see my life and experiences as just a big joke. Just dump the car, live in a tent. How funny. Let's see him do that. Yeah, no. This isn't a fucking joke. Try to give me real fucking realistic advice, not stupid fucking joke advice, because this isn't a fucking TV show where it's just, watch this guy suffer and he tries, stupid, ridiculous things. No. I'm a real person, or at least, I'm like this, this is a real, person living. I mean, we're all, how do I explain this? Like we're all people living these lives for different reasons and doing different things, and we're all stuck here. You can kill me. I could die, whatever, from whatever reason. And it's just, and none of us ever really goes anywhere. We're all just here. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm still here. Remember me? We didn't figure it out, and you killed me, and I'm still here. Hello. All right, guys. I think I left you with enough to chew on and fight over and never agree on or see eye to eye with. So let the chaos ensue in the comments section, because it always will, and there will never be peace. There will never be resolution. There will never be understanding. There will just be constant fucking bickering and fighting and not seeing things from others' perspectives, and it just goes on and on and on and on. Over and out, guys. What a fucking show. What a damn good fucking show that was. All right, guys. I can't anymore. I can't. I'm like, I can't even really get into comments right now or anything. I'm just so burned out, and I'm just like, yeah, it's been a long day anyway. I need to recharge. Need to take a break from processing reality, all of existence, all the frustration of never being able to, like, none of us are going to figure out, none of us are going to be at peace. There's always going to be wars, we're always going to be fighting. Like, that's the thing. I wish I could give you guys good news. I wish I could end this, on a more positive note, but we're never going to stop fighting. We're never going to stop fighting. There's always going to be chaos and disagreements and not understanding and not seeing things from the other's perspective. And it's just, that's how this reality is set up, and that's just the way it's going to keep going until we just keep, we're just going to destroy ourselves again. From what country, who knows? But someone's gonna launch a nuke, and then it's gonna then the next, next country, next country, next country. It's, like a domino reaction. You ever seen that experiment where you get like an aquarium, like a, empty aquarium, and you fill it with a bunch of loaded mouse traps with like ping pong balls delicately balanced onto each one, and then you just come and you drop one ping pong ball and they just go all fucking crazy. Oh god. I don't know, guys. That we're never gonna figure this out. And Network 126 for some reason is just gonna continue to be a place of constant, this is the place, I guess, it seems to be, where people come to disagree on things and to fight, and it's just it's never gonna end. It's just never gonna end. So I guess I might as well just try to monetize the shit out of it while it's here. Everyone fighting, and it's good video content, I guess, but I mean, in the grand scheme of it all, like, what is this really accomplishing, though? Yeah, I could, I'm turning these videos into, again, just I'm feeding into the fucking system. I myself am perpetuating this fucking machine into fucking turning everything into a goddamn fucking transaction. Like me just sharing my information, or, just sharing information, my thoughts, a piece of, my being, of who I am, my thoughts, my energy, if you want to break it down like that. And it's all gets broken down, like people are paying for internet connections and people are paying for the devices. And it's just like every goddamn thing turns into a fucking transaction. And I'm just feeding into it by monetizing this video because goddamn, like what a fucking system. What a fucking system, guys. Like I'm over here like being outspoken as shit, as I am against, every fucking thing being turned into a fucking transaction. And I'm literally fucking sitting here monetizing this very video that you're watching for fucking, to get ads placed onto it and whatnot. Like, goddamn. Like, we're all so dependent and intertwined into this goddamn fucking beast of a fucking system. It's scary. Oh, fuck. What are we even doing here? And well, why do we all, why do we keep fighting? Fuck. God damn. What the fuck is wrong with everybody, with the world, with existence, with fuck, man? It's just like so much fucking chaos. Like, can we stop blowing each other up? Stop shooting missiles and the fuck, man. It all goes back to this fucking system of control and money and domination and fuck, man. Fuck. Every goddamn thing is a fucking transaction and everything is so fucking controlled. That fucking camera up every fucking ass and corner, controlling every goddamn aspect of our fucking lives. Like I said, if they could tax us for the air that we're breathing right now, and they are trying. They're coming out with this like, carbon neutral shit and God, fuck, man. Like pretty soon we're not even gonna be able to just like exist and breathe without having to pay for the fucking air. Or putting carbon into the fucking air or something. God damn. Like where does it end? Fuck. Where does this fucking end? This insanity. This collective fucking insanity that we call the status quo. Fuck. 9 to 5. The week. The weekend. What the fuck is all this? The fuck is a weekend? And a week. Alright, guys, I'm gonna start just questioning everything, and I'm gonna start. Yeah. Just so many questions. More questions now than anything. Alright, guys. 2 hours, 47 minutes. And that's not, I don't know if that's counting earlier when the battery died. Just another technological limitation. So many limitations, so much, I don't know. Alright, guys. I'll leave you with that. Comment down below, fight and bicker. Because I already know that's all just going to happen down there. Just go ahead, fight and bicker, make your stupid troll accounts, call me names, call me B for T, call me a scammer. You're such a big shot. Doing the world a real favor, trying to take down a scammer who's not even a fucking scammer, but keep trying. Keep trying. Alright, guys. I think that's been enough for tonight. I know I've said that like 20 times. I've been trying to wrap this live stream up for like the past like half an hour. And I keep, it seems like I'm just about to wrap it up, and then I just start talking again. Like 30 minutes go by, and all right, guys, wrapping it up for real this time, and then I start talking again. All right, guys, for real, I think I've gotten everything out that I possibly can. The high is already coming down anyway, but I've already, I've seen and felt enough, and I think I shared enough with all of you guys to at least spark an unending debate. Just of what I said already. I added enough fuel for a fire that will last for fucking generations. So start the fight down below, start the fire, and I will see you all next time. Until we do this again and try to figure all this out again. Lord help us all. Fuck.